Why hello you amazing beautiful people, welcome back to another Kendrick Lamar reaction video. It's finally here. The day is finally here. This has been the most hyped, most spoken about, most requested Kendrick Lamar reaction from all of you literally since I started this journey. Every single one of you has said like an emotional person like me is going to absolutely fall in love with Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Every single person who's been joining me on this journey has been saying this, and you don't have to wait anymore because today we begin the album reactions. Now there's 18 songs on this album in total. We're gonna do 4 videos, 2 of 5 and 2 of 4. I don't know why I'm holding up a 3 there, but that's what we're gonna do. That is the plan. Today we'll do the first 5, United in Grief, N95, Worldwide Steppers, and Die Hard. We're gonna check out those 4 right now. I'm very excited to see why you guys have been hyping this album up so much. So let's finally find out. The wait is over. You don't have to wait anymore. Also, by the way, in case you're wondering, I'm currently in the process of moving house, so I'm temporarily here. So there you go, that's why. Anyway, please support this video by liking and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next reactions. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction. Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
I hope you find some peace of mind in this lifetime.
Tell them.
Ooh,
Tell them
that was
the
weird.
truth.
I hope you find some paradise.
Tell them the truth. Tell them you're...
I've been going through something. 1,855 days. I've been going through something. Be afraid.
What is a bitch in a miniskirt? A man in his feelings with bitter nerve.
First, tell him the truth. Tell him you're nothing. Like what happened there. Next, what's the deal and the significance on the days when he said he's been going through something? That intro was weird, man. That intro gave me goosebumps. I don't even know why. Oh my word. Also, this album artwork. You've got Kendrick in this small room, broken walls, wearing a crown of thorns made out of silver, gun in his back. You know, I'm presuming this is his partner and his 2 kids, but I'm not 100% sure here. Or is that, or that's what it's supposed to represent? This is gonna be something I haven't heard before.
Be afraid.
What is a bitch in a miniskirt? A man in his feelings with bitter nerve. What is a woman that really hurt? A demon, you're better off killing her. What is a relative? Make a repetitive narratives on how you did it first. That is a predator in reverse. All of your presidents see with thirst. What is a neighborhood reputable? That is a snitch on a pedestal. What is a house with a better view? A family broken in variables. What is a rapper with jewelry? A way that I show my maturity. What if I call on security? That mean I'm calling on God for purity. I went and got me a therapist. I can debate on my theories and sharing it. Whoa. Consolidate all my comparisons. Humbling up because time was imperative. Whoa. Started to feel.
This is one of the weirdest instrumentals I've ever heard from Kendrick Lamar, man. This is insane. This is actually crazy. First, it sounds like we've walked into a jazz club, you know? We've got all that sort of like smooth jazz instrumental, but then we have like bizarre sound effects and really unnerving and unsettling sort of sounds being used here. On top of that, we have Kendrick's pacing just not slowing, just fast paced, rapid, intense, and just questioning a million different things around what he's seeing, you know? Nothing that I'm like drawing a significance to if I'm missing some sort of things, just questioning everything.
Like it's only one answer to everything. I don't know where it is. Whoa. Popping a bottle of Claritin. Whoa. Is it my head or my arrogance? Whoa. Shaking and moving like what am I doing? I'm flipping my time through the Rolodex. Indulging myself in my life and my music. The world that I'm in is a cul-de-sac. The world that we in is just menacing. The demons portray the religionist. I wake in the morning, another appointment. I hope the psychologist listening.
Even that line, I hope the psychologist is listening, makes you wonder if this is just like Kendrick just lying there venting about a million different things that are on his mind at that current time. Hoping the psychologist is listening.
The new Mercedes with black G-Wagon away from. It was all for rap. I was 28 years young, 20 mil in tax. Bought a couple of mansions just for practice. 500 in jewelry, chain was magic. Never had it in public. Late reaction, 50K to cousins. Post a caption. Pray none of my enemies hold me captive. I grieve different.
What is this? What is this man's mind? What the fuck is this supposed to be? What is the tone here? What's actually happening? The beat has switched so many damn times. The opening felt like a different song. We went into this rapid sort of fast-paced beat, the most unusual beat I think I've heard. We then swapped it again. Kendrick changed his tone, maintained that flow, then swapped it again, then swapped it again.
I grieve different. Huh. I met her on the third night in Chicago, North America tour, my eye closed. Feet 5'4" from, she was a model, dedicated to the songs I wrote in the Bible. Eyes like green penetrating the moonlight, hair done in a bun, energy in the room like Big Bang for theory. God, hoping you hear me. Phone out the ring to tell the world I'm busy. Fair enough. Green eyes said her mother didn't care enough. Sympathize when her daddy in the chain gang. Her first
Phone off the ring, tell the world I'm busy. This just showing that Kendrick is pretty much just shutting himself away, doesn't want anything to do with anybody right now. He's talking about his past, you know, talking about when he earns money, what he did with the money, buying the mansions, buying this, and sort of just going through a timeline of events. That's what this is. It is Kendrick walking us through the timeline that can be considered his damn life.
busy, fair enough. Green eyes said her mother didn't care enough. Sympathize when her daddy in the chain gang. Her first brother got killed, he was 21. I was 9 when they put Lamont in the grave. Heartbroken when Estelle didn't say goodbye. Chad left his body after we FaceTimed. Green eyes said you be okay. First tour sex to pain away. I grieve different. I grieve different. Huh. The new Mercedes with black G.
I've never heard nothing like this, man. I've never heard it. How many Kendrick Lamar songs have we reacted to at this point? Like 100? How many have we actually done? I've never heard him like this. I don't even know how to break this down. I don't even know if my reaction is going to be good. I'm sitting here shivering, man. Like, what the fuck is this supposed to be? United in Grief. United in Grief is the title of this song. And yet he's saying he grieves different. If anything, it seems like a contradiction. United in grief, except I'm grieving different, so how can we be united?
Wagging away from, it was all for rap. I was 28 years young, 20 million in tax. Bought a couple of mansions, just for practice. 500 in jewelry, chain was magic. Never had it in public. Late
God, what's that
reaction,
backing
50K to
vocal?
cousins. Post a caption, pray none of my enemies hold me captive. So what? Paralyzed the county building controlled
beat
us.
is
I brought a
nuts.
Rolex watch.
The beat just sounds like a freaking dance track. Also, United in Grief, he's talking about like there's a lot of loss sort of mentioned here as well. And then saying that when these sort of losses happen, contact is made. So maybe that's the sort of the unity that is being explained here. Holy shit, I can't get over the beat, man. The beat just sounds like it's about to break into drum and bass. Like, the beat doesn't even sound like it should be a Kendrick Lamar beat.
Once I bought infinity pools I never swam in. I watched King by 4 cars in 4
Infinity
months.
pools,
You know the family dynamics on repeat. The insecurities locked down on PC. I bought a 223, nobody peace treat. You won't do me, I smell TNT. Dave got him a Porsche, so I got me a Porsche. Paid lottery for it, I ain't wanted in portions. Poverty was the case, but the money wiping the tears away. I grieve different.
Everybody grieves different. Everybody grieves different.
I grieve different. Huh.
This is fucking incredible. This is fucking insane. Also, there's your unity. I grieve different. Everybody grieves different. Everybody is united. There's your unity. If you are all grieving and everyone is grieving different, then everyone is united because everybody is different. It's strange, isn't it? But it works. I don't know what to say, man. The way the instrumental has shifted here, we've got this like uplifting sort of sound leading us to what I'm guessing is going to be the end of the track here. The way Kendrick is talking about just burning money because he doesn't know what to do with it, and he's thinking it's going to like fill that void, fill that hole, help him get through grief or pain, and it just isn't. And he doesn't even know what he's doing anymore. He's just buying this and buying that because this person did that or this person did something. I ain't gonna survive this album, man. Holy shit. Why do I feel so damn emotional? Why does that hit like that? Why do I feel like I've been hit, man? Like with like some damn bat or something right now. Why do I feel like this? Like, what the fuck is that? What even is that sound? United in grief. What am I supposed to be taking away from this, man? The entire song sounds wacky and nuts. It's completely different to anything we've heard from Kendrick. Completely different. The tone, the style, the tempo, the drum beat feels so random. It's incredibly fast paced, and Kendrick's like sort of flow matches that pace. You know, his energy is outstanding. His breath work was fucking mind blowing, but he matched that pace. He matched that speed. He matched that tempo, and it almost felt like this man was just kind of like breaking down. You know when someone is pissed off or upset and they've got like a million things they want to say but they don't know how to say them, so they just end up speaking like super fast and just going through all these sort of things. They end up just passing out almost. That's what this felt like. That's exactly the kind of energy that Kendrick brought to this song. That is literally why the beat was like that, why his tone was like that. This is a man just venting and saying things he doesn't even know what he wants to say, trying to make sense of a situation around himself and just walking someone through the path that led him to where he is. Fucking hell, man. And that opening, are you kidding me? That's the opening to the album? This is gonna be one hell of a ride. N95.
All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro Pay, 5 days stay.
Oh shit, alright, that drop is good. Oh shit. Nah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, should we do it one more time? We'll do it one more time.
Take off your idols. Take off them fabricate streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro Pay, 5 days stay, take off for the meal, hella follow. Take off the fuck flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm rare. Take off the shit nail, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer bullshit off and what do you have?
Bitch, you ugly as fuck. You out of pocket.
This guy, man, he ain't pulling no punches. Jesus Christ. I have to say, this is a fucking amazing opening here. That beat and these drops, just a completely different tone shift from like the first song we checked out here. You know, it's more energetic, it's more vibrant, it's more upbeat. Even though it isn't, it is. You know, it has that more like epic sort of sound, epic instrumental. But the thing that is the thing that is hitting is the lyrics. Take off everything, you know? Get rid of your Wi-Fi, get rid of your expensive jewelry, your expensive clothes, your house, your freaking car. Get rid of all this fancy shit that you've just surrounded yourself with, all that materialistic, empty bollocks. Get rid of it, and what do you have? And then his literal instant reply to that question is, bitch, you ugly. Damn, man, alright, fucking hell, Jesus. Tell me how you really feel, Kendrick.
You ugly as fuck. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs. You stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. You out of pocket. Who you think they carry out for us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic. The women is stranded. The men on the run. The profits abandoned. The law take advantage. The market is crashing. The industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in the.
This man's composition is insane. It like actually is. Like with the backing vocals, the ad-libs, with the way he beat switch like changes here, and then he sort of changes his tempo to match the change in beat. This guy's a fucking genius.
The profits abandoned. The law take advantage. The market is crashing. The industry wants niggas and bitches to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't Monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting fucked. Jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal. Done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. Bitch, you ugly as fuck.
Come on. Come on, man. These verses are insane. The flow is so fucking good, man. This is so good. This hits so good. Considering the opening, United with Grief, literally made me question my own damn existence. I was sitting here having an existential crisis, and then we go into N95, and I feel like Kendrick just slapping me around the damn face, and I'm there just losing my shit. I'm loving this. I'm loving how it's completely shifted. I'm loving this change. Already, I'm fucking loving this song.
2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You Who you think they talk about us? Who you think they carry up for us?
Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house, venting in the safe.
Can I vent on my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving.
The tone switch up. We're gonna reload that, all right? We're gonna reload that. We went from like this sort of mellow, almost operatic style of sort of like we were in a church pew there with like the vocal sort of switch, and then once again we go back to the fast tempo. But the tone switch from Kendrick has completely shifted the sort of vibe of the track as well. Fuck me, man. This dude literally stands there in a recording booth like a fucking symphony conductor stands at the front of an orchestra, man. That's how this guy constructs these songs. We're ascending. We're going back down.
I got problems and pools. I can swim with my fate. Cameras moving whenever I'm moving. The family suing whatever I make. Murder is stacking. The president acting. The government taxing my funds in the bank. Homies subtracting the fence when I'm breaking. Look at my reaction. My pupils on skates. Holla.
Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for status. Show your show no credit. When you show your bro for leverage.
What a hypocrite said. What community feel they the only ones relevant? What a hypocrite.
So this is Kendrick Lamar featuring Kendrick Lamar featuring Kendrick Lamar featuring fucking Kendrick Lamar.
What community feel they the only ones relevant?
You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket. You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it. You entertaining old friends when they toxic. What your life like, bullshit and gossip.
What the fuck is council culture, dawg? Say what I want about you niggas, I'm like Oprah, dawg. I treat you crackers like I'm Jigga, watch I own it all. Oh, you worry about a critic, that ain't protocol, bitch.
This is one of his most vicious damn tracks yet, both lyrically, both instrumentally, fucking everything, man. Like this is one of those ones where you just listen to it and it's an instant favorite. N95 is an instant favorite. One listen, instant favorite, add it to my damn playlist. This is an intense vibe of a track with lyrics that damn hit you. I mean, even this last one. Even the last lyrics. I mean, everything is talk about stripping away everything, stripping away society, you know, and then looking at the culture around you, looking at people, like how the world has changed, how people are acting, how it's different. People are worried about like these different sort of cultural things, shifts, like cancel culture, like he mentioned there, but also how everybody is prioritizing showing that they have wealth, you know? Like, look, I got this fancy chain, and I got this money, and look how wealthy I am, and that's important to people. People have to show that they're wealthy, have to show that they got shit. And Kendrick basically just saying like, what the fuck are you if you take all that away? And looking at the truth of who a person really is. When you strip the things you add to yourself away, what are you left with? that. He does this a lot of his track twos, man. I'm noticing it. Like Kendrick likes to lure you in with some sort of like deep thought opening on his songs, like on his albums, all the time. He lures you in. He's like, yo, come inside. And it's all mellow and weird and trippy and uncomfortable and unnerving, unsettling. It's like he's basically preparing us for this journey that we're about to embark on. And then we're like, fucking all right. And then when we go through the next door, we see the party inside the damn house. Oh shit, this is what's going on in here. And that's track number 2. And I feel like on most of his albums, track number 2 is always the party. It's always the energy. It's gonna like wake you up. It's gonna slap you around the face. He has his introduction. He has his prelude. He wants you to get into the door, but he wants you to think. He wants to open this up, and that's what track 1 always does. Opens this up, makes you think, makes you wonder, lowers your guard, you know? You feel weak and confused after it, you know? Like you're watching a really damn sexy music video or something. That's what you feel like. You're there like, I don't understand, man. I'm feeling all weird. And then you go into number 2, and because your inhibitions are all lowered, because you're feeling a bit weaker, suddenly the party hits that much harder. The vibe hits that much more intensely. And the songs always just feel so damn good because they're a welcome comfort from the weird, bizarre trip we've gone on with track number 1. Like I said, this man stands in that booth like a fucking symphony conductor. And I really mean that, like a symphony orchestra conductor. He is there, Kendrick Lamar, with his random ass weird suit that they all wear, with that fluffy thing here that they all wear, and he's just there going like this. Just conducting a million different things in that producing studio, making sure it's arranged and composed and tempo is all fucking perfect. And then bro walks in the booth and just sets fire to the whole damn building. N95, man. Holy shit, that was a banger of a song. That was so fucking good. Man, I am gonna love this album. Oh man, I don't even know what we're doing here. I don't even know. Are we gonna have more trippy ass tracks like number 1? We're gonna have more banging tracks like number 2? I think the simple answer is yes. Worldwide Steppers?
All that black. Okay, llama. Act hard, totally. And this is the big stepper.
I'm a killer, he's a killer, she's a killer bitch. We some killers walking zombies trying to scratch that itch. Germophobic, hetero. I am not for the faint of heart. My genetic build can build multi-universes. The man of God playing baby shark with my daughter. Watching for sharks outside at the same time. Life as a protective father, I kill for. My son Enoch is the part 2. When I inspire my children to make higher valleys. In this present moment, I saw that through.
I love everything he's saying here. I love this. You know, he's watching baby shark with his daughter, but he's defending it from sharks outside. You know, I'd kill for them. You know, when I expire, I want them to go up to like higher valleys. Basically sort of saying like his job as a parent is to make sure that their life is better than his life. And when he's gone, that they're going to be happy. They're going to be comfortable. Basically everything a fucking father should stand for. Kendrick's making sure that people know.
It's the part 2. When I inspire my children to make higher valleys. In this present moment, I saw that through. Asked Whitney about my lust addiction. Text messaging bitches got my thumbs hurt. Said president for a new sacrilegion. Writer's block for 2 years, nothing moved me. Asked God to speak through me. That's what you hear now. The voice of yours truly. Teleport out my home body for comfort. I don't pass judgment, past life regressions.
Teleport out my own body for comfort as well, you know, talking about his lust addiction, talking about Whitney saying like, you know, you want to know about it, you just ask her, which I guess shows their sort of honesty in their relationship. The fact that he's saying, you want to know about me? Talk to the person who knows me best.
Me in question, where did I come from? I don't think like I used to. No, I don't blink like I used to. Aqua stares at everybody. See the flesh of man, but still this man compared to nobody. Yesterday I prayed to the flowers and trees. Gratification to the powers that be. Synchronization with my energy chakras. The ghost of Dr. Sebi. Paid it forward, cleaned out my toxins. Bacteria heavy. Sciatica nerve pinch. I don't know how to feel. Like the first time I fucked a white bitch. The first time I fucked a white bitch, I was 16 at the Palisades, fumbling my grades. I traveled with the team, the Apache life.
I didn't see that coming. We were like on this journey of Kendrick talking about how he's changing, how he's like, you know, giving up things, how he's looking at his past, how he's sort of like looking at things differently, looking at things through a different eye, how he's almost like ascending, how he feels like God is speaking through him, you know, how he's like, how he's, you know, focused on his children, how he's becoming this father figure, and he's saying like how weird he's feeling these days, and then he goes on to that line. Sure.
Video was like when Miss Baker screamed at Doughboy, mixed that with Purple Rain. They interchanged the scenes, happy just to be out the hood with all the wealthy kids, credit cards and family plans. She drove her daddy's Benz. I found out that he was a sheriff. That was a win-win because he had locked up Uncle Perry. She paid her daddy's sins. Next time I fucked a white bitch was out in Copenhagen. Good kid, Mad City tour. I flourished on them stages. Whitney asked did I have a problem. I said I might be racist. Ancestors watching me fuck was like retaliation. I'm a killer, he's a killer, she's a killer bitch. We some killers walking zombies trying to scratch that itch.
The good bro is so fucking open, it's scary at times. Like this ain't some friend I'm sitting there talking to. Like this is the kind of conversation you would have with your friend, right? You're sitting there and they're just telling you this story. It's like, by the way, I had sex with this girl, and you're like, shit, how was it? And they're like, actually it made me feel like this and this and this, and you're like, damn, bro. That's the kind of conversation. Kendrick just saying this to the fucking world. Kendrick's literally there telling everybody. You know what? That's because we're all his friend. Nice. That's why. This guy is so damn open and honest, it scares the shit out of me, to be honest. Like, the way he literally says, like, Whitney asked him if he's got a problem, and he's saying, like, based on, like, how he's acting, he worries about himself in those situations, you know? And the way that it seems to be, like, something that's highlighted in his mind, and he's talking about whether or not he sees some sort of cultural significance there in how he feels about these situations he's putting himself in. I'm using more diplomatic words, so hopefully you guys can sort of read between the lines. Holy shit, man. This is literally just remember how I said that the first song felt like a timeline? In fact, most of the songs have felt like a timeline. Most of these so far have felt like Kendrick sitting down on a therapist like sort of sofa and going through his entire life and just vomiting it out for us, you know, just sitting there and saying, when I was this age I did this, when I was this age I did that, then I was feeling like this and that, and we're just there listening, and he's telling us the same stories in different ways and different stories in the same ways, and we're just there listening. We're the therapist, he's venting to us.
Phobic, hetero and homophobic, photoshopping lies and motives, hide your eyes then pose for the pic.
This is a weird ass track, man.
8 billion people on earth, silent murderers, non-profits, preachers in church, crooks and burglars, Hollywood, corporate and school, teach you philosophies. You either go be dead or in jail, killer psychology, silent murderer, what's your body count, who your sponsorship, objectified so.
This is the weirdest ass song man, I'm gonna be saying that a lot because that's the second time I've said this in this reaction alone. This is a well weird ass song. This isn't the kind of song I'm adding to my playlist, I'm gonna be honest. N95, playlist adder. Worldwide Steppers, man. And I don't mean that as anything negative towards this song, but this ain't a song that I'm gonna be sitting here fucking vibing to, going yeah, 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 because it feels so trippy and weird. I feel like I'm on Willy Wonka's freaking boat going through the chocolate factory right now, you know? That weird ass scene where you're going down, everything's all trippy and strange, everyone's faces are fucking stretching. That's what I feel like is happening right now. This is so bizarre. You got a random ass beat, it's really peculiar, and Kendrick's just like speaking to us, and there's no emotion in his voice. It just feels like he's completely detached, like he said he was, from everything he's explaining right
So
now.
many bitches, I killed their confidence. The media is the new religion. You killed the consciousness. Your jealousy is way too pretentious. You killed accomplishments. Niggas kill freedom of speech. Everyone's sensitive. If your opinion fuck around and leak, might as well send your will. The industry has killed the creators. I'll be the first to say to each exec, I'm saving your children. We can't negotiate. I caught a couple bodies myself, slid my community. My last Christmas toy driving Compton handed out eulogies. Not because the rags in the park had red gradient, but because the high blood pressure flooded the catering. So what's the difference between your life when hiding motives? What fatalities in reality bring you closure? The noble person that goes to work and pray like they poster, slaughter people too. Your murder's just a bit slower. I'm a killer, he's a killer, she's a killer, bitch. We some.
This whole song, Worldwide Steppers, for me, this whole song is literally talking about how everybody deep down is a killer, and they don't realize it, but they are in some way, one way or another. Everybody has that killer inside of them, every single person. And he opens it by talking about his children, you know? He opens it by saying like how he feels as a father and that he'd kill for his kids, immediately adding and starting the fire on this whole track, you know, saying like, as a parent, as a father, I'd kill for these kids, I'd do anything for these kids. And then saying like any parent in the world should be feeling that way about their children. There's your killer, you know? People working in the offices, people working in these different finance industries, different businesses, people taken from someone, given to someone else, killing someone or something in some way. Everybody's a killer.
Killers walking zombies trying to scratch that itch. Germophobic, hetero and homophobic, photoshopping lies and motives, hide your eyes then pose for the pic.
That is one of the most unnerving damn songs I've ever heard. That feels like I just walked in on someone's private fucking therapy session. Like I shouldn't be here. I've like opened the door accidentally, and I've heard someone say something that's caught my attention. I've just like left my head in there longer than I should, and I've listened to a few things I shouldn't have, and I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable. I go, shit, I'm sorry, and I close the door and walk away. That's what that song is, right? It's a 3-minute damn version of an interrupted therapy session that we should not be a part of. Kendrick talking to someone, us, about everything he's gone through, about how he's conflicted about his emotions, about how he acts a certain way sometimes and feels like he's doing it for the wrong reasons, you know? This is something I did, this is how I acted, but why did I do that? And I feel like maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I acted like this because I've got this feeling inside of me, and that's what causes me to do this, and that's what he's talking about, you know? But then also talking about how he just feels conflicted when looking at everyone else in the world. You know, how everyone's sort of like a hypocrite in this stage. Everyone's judging someone, but doing the same shit, you know? And I feel like that is so damn true and relevant today. It is. Everyone's a fucking hypocrite. Everybody. Everyone picks and chooses the shit they want to be mad about, but then lets go of other things and doesn't hold people to the same standard they hold someone else to. Everybody, all the time. The whole damn world is full of fucking hypocrites more than it's ever been. And like, everyone's so happy to just look the other way if someone agrees with something they slightly agree with, but even if they've done something wrong and this person's done something wrong because they don't agree with it, fuck them, but this person's all right. Like, what are we doing here? And Kendrick pointing that out, all these hypocrites, all these people in the world, all these people sort of saying this person's wrong, that person's wrong, doing this for this reasons, but everyone's united by this one damn thing, the killer. 8 billion people, 8 billion killers. It's hard to not fucking... It's hard to not turn your head at that a little bit. Because it's true. There's something that brings that out in everybody. There's something that makes everybody a killer in their own way. Whether or not it's a straight up killer, or it is... Or it's more complicated than that. An action of money or earnings or finances or prioritizing or neglecting somebody in a different way you don't realize that leads to that outcome. Again, you don't know. But that's what he's pointing out there. That's what he's highlighting, that entire thing. And like I said, it's hard to not feel it. It's hard to not see the truth there. And it's scary in that. This is the trippiest, most weird and thought-provoking thing I've ever reacted to. And we got one more song to check out, so let's do it. That's Die Hard feat. I don't know how you say this. Blast? Or is it BLX? Every time I pronounce someone's name, you guys are telling me it's wrong. So I'm saying Blast. It's probably not Blast. And Amanda Reefer. All right. Die Hard. Let's go.
I pop the pain away, I slide the pain away. I pop the pain away, I slide the pain away.
I wonder if we're going to get any kind of similarity to Damn. You know how Damn had like an every other kind of track sort of vibe where one track followed one journey, the next track followed another journey, etc. Also, spoiler alert. I wonder if we're going to get the same with Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. I wonder if we're going to get that same kind of thing, you know? Because it already feels like it. Track 1, trippy. Track 2, party. Track 3, trippy. Track 4, party?
I hope I'm not too late to set my demons straight. I know I made you wait, but how much can you take? I hope you see the God in me. I hope you can see. And if it's up, stay down for me. Yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa bar, Seraphina, flaming eyes. Where I be without you, love? Press your wings and trust. I feel you deep. I feel deep.
Alright, there's another one getting added to the playlist. This is a fucking vibe again. See what I mean? See what I mean? What the hell is going on? What is this guy doing to us? Why do I feel like I'm talking to two different fucking people at the moment, man?
Do you love me? Do you trust me? Can I trust you? Don't judge me. I'm a die hard, it gets ugly. Too passionate, it gets ugly. I wonder where I lost my way. Been waiting on your call all day. Tell me you.
Again, this isn't something we usually hear with Kendrick, right? This is a different tone. I mean, this is a different sort of approach. When I say tone, I just clear up that I mean like two different sort of things. Like you have tone as in like the tone of a room and tone as in the tone of vocals. This one I mean the tone of a room. This is a different energy that we got here. But then again, it also means tone of the vocals because he's using that auto-tune effect on his voice, which he does use, but not like a lot. So hearing that kind of matches the vibe of the song. So again, your symphony conductor.
Been waiting on your call all day. Tell me you in my corner right now. When I fall to cry out, we all got enough to lie about. My truth too complicated to hide now. Can I open up? Is it safe or not? I'm afraid a little you relate or not. Have faith a little. I might take my time. Ain't no saving face this time.
I hope I'm not too late to set my demons straight.
This is a fucking vibe, man. This is an absolute damn vibe. I love this. God damn it, what is this guy doing? What is he doing to me, man? What kind of roller coaster is this motherfucker taking me on right now?
No, I made you wait, but how much can you take? I hope you see the God in me. I hope you can see. And if it's up, stay down for me. Yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa bar, Seraphina, flaming eyes. Where I be without you, love? Press your wings and trust. I feel you deep.
Oh, I love this. This is like that nighttime club track, you know? I'm just imagining like a dark club, lights flashing, and everybody just kind of fucking vibing, grinding, holding each other. And this is the track that everyone's just moving together. This is such a good energy. This has got such a nice tone, such a nice feel. This is such a fucking vibe, man. This is so good. What a mellow track. I'm showing this one to my wife. She's gonna love this. It's like an old school pop song. I think I feel like a hip hop song, man. This could be chart in the 90s.
Subtle mistakes felt like life or death. I wanna see the family stronger. I wanna see the money longer. You know that I'd die for you. I get emotional about life. The lost ones keeping me up at night. The world be reminding me it's danger. I still risk it all for a stranger. If I told you who I am, would you use it against me? Right or wrong, no stone, just love to send me.
Curious, man. You know, I'd die for you. I'd give my life for a stranger. If I told you who I was, you know, how would you feel about me? And I feel like that's what this whole album is. It is Kendrick venting. It is Kendrick being honest. It is Kendrick being real. It is Kendrick telling us who he is. And I feel like with that line, you know, him talking about like he constantly thinks about the ones that are no longer here with us, the ones that haven't made it this far. It's really showing you where his mindset is and how he's feeling. And like I said, this entire album feels like a therapy session, and we're the therapist.
Hope I'm not too late to set my demons straight. I know I made you wait, but how much can you take? I hope you see the God in me. I hope you can see. If it's up, stay down for me. Yeah. Baby, you make me pray for London. Yeah. Cause if I want it all without you involved, I guess it's all for nothing.
If I want it all without you involved, I guess it's all for nothing. This is an amazing song. This is so good. You got the violin coming in now. You got that pluck string with it as well. You got this club vibe. I reckon, I'm saying this now. I'm calling this now. I reckon this fucking album is going to have my my favorite songs. Because already I feel like I've got 2 to add to the list. N95, I fucking loved. I loved the energy of that one. I thought it was really good. That is a song I would like happily just blast out driving down the street. That is one I am listening to. And Die Hard, another one. The prior 2 have been very like, it's been weird, you know? Now we literally went from United in Grief. So let me just go through all this. Like, but yeah, I am saying, I'm sorry I'm all over the place right now, but I am saying like, I feel like this is going to have the most of my favorite songs. That already. Just of these 4 already. Because I got a funny feeling that we are going to see exactly that. Like, number 1, United in Grief. This bizarre, amazing, dark opening. This trippy sort of style and beat. This very weird vibe and energy. And United in Grief showcasing exactly that. That being united in grief, but then saying everybody grieves different, you know? Everybody feels different in situations. Everybody grieves different. So how can there be a unity if you all grieve in a different way? How can you be united in grief? And then saying, you know, well, everyone sort of cools up. Everybody wants to speak to everybody. Everyone suddenly becomes united in grief. When you lose someone, suddenly you want to be closer to the people around you and you unite in that loss, which is weird when you think that to bring someone together, someone has to die. But then we go back to the contradiction of the track, which is that unity. And in saying everyone grieves different, you cut that up, you know? It's like saying we're all the same because we're all different. It doesn't make any sense. But that's where it does make sense. And that's where this works. United in grief. Everybody grieves different. And if everybody does things a different way, then no one is unique. Everyone is the same. Hence, you're united. Bizarre, trippy, intense, and already it felt emotional and heavy, like I was being set up for something that's going to break me down. But then we rolled on to N95, and all those weird feelings and uncomfortable tones were gone. And I suddenly felt all right. I felt like happy. I felt comfortable. You know, I was having a party. I was having a vibe. The way I'm looking at it is like I'm walking around a house. United in Grief was me getting in, me feeling weird. And when I got in, I saw there was a party inside. N95, dancing, having fun, feeling it. And then we went on to Worldwide Steppers, and it was one of the most trippy things I've ever heard. It was dark, it was intense, talking about the different ways of looking at people, how everybody's a killer, how everybody's a hypocrite, everyone feels like this against someone else. But more than that, it was Kendrick opening up. Kendrick telling us how he's feeling, telling us what's going on inside of his head and the weird conflicting emotions he has around these different things he's putting himself in, and his relationship with his partner, and his like struggles himself, and how she's there but knows him better than anyone else. And it was literally just a man venting. It was a man telling his fans personal shit you wouldn't expect to hear. Like, you wouldn't expect to hear that from your best friend, but we're hearing it from Kendrick Lamar. It's nuts. And then we roll over to Die Hard, and I'm just vibing once again. But there's this weird heavy tone and nature to this track that gave that feeling of uncomfortableness that Kendrick likes to sit us in. But at the same time, it felt like we were being washed away. I think that was like it. Like, we're sitting there, it's a warm summer's day, we're being washed down a stream. We know it's moving fast because there must be a waterfall at the end of it. But right now it feels good. So we've got this weird unsettling feeling in our stomach, but we're enjoying the ride while we're being washed away. That's what it felt like. That's the kind of energy that was brought here. That dark undertone, but positive, happy vibe. I say positive, happy vibe. That's not what I mean. That, like, I don't know. What's the word? What's the word? It's not positive. It wasn't happy, but it was a vibe. Maybe the word is vibe. Yeah, man. I thought the featured artists were really good. Added a really nice sort of vocal touch to it as well. Really matched all the energy. It was awesome. That's one of my favorite songs after a single listen. I'm crazy impressed. This album is going to kick my ass. I can tell already. This is going to be one hell of a journey. So I guess the next one we'll do 5. We'll do Father Time, Rich Spirit, We Cry Together, and Purple Hearts. That's the one you guys will have next. I hope you're all ready for this journey. You guys have been looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it. We don't have to wait anymore because we're doing it now. Within 2 weeks, we'll check out this entire album. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have yourselves an amazing day. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.